Yes, it's not clear that Kalonzo and Gachagua are going to shock William Ruto. And of course, this happened, and I want to share with you the video that shows indeed Kenya Kwanza government is now in despair. They don't know how they will counterattack this mess they are going to receive. What's the mess? I want you to listen to the video from Kalonzo. Skiza.
Thank you. Those of you able, let's actually go to Bondo next Thursday in a style like no other to begin, because there's no way William Ruto and his ilk can pretend to mourn Raila Amolo Odinga. There's no way. There's no way. Absolutely no way. So those of us who feel that we have a true inheritance in Constitution 2010, let us all go to Bondo. People are, watu wanatoa ng'ombe, wengine mbuzi, twende huko. Celebrating also our culture. We join with our brothers and sisters from the Lake region. But today, here on the slopes of Mount Kenya, remember one time.
Yes, Kalonzo is saying that there's no way William Ruto is pretending to mourn Raila Odinga. And he's saying that he knows the person who has been hurting Agwambo politically. Yes, the person who has been fighting Raila Odinga's presidency. Ruto is the only person who, not the only person actually, but Ruto is one of the people who have stopped Raila Odinga to be the president of Kenya. But of course, I would like to somehow differ with Kalonzo because even in 2007, William Ruto campaigned for Raila Odinga. So you see, now we have to be fair on both sides. But now, before I tell you what to expect from the visit, I want you to listen to this video, of course, that has been trending about Gachagua talking good things about Raila Odinga. Skia.
If the people in this room had offered themselves for election, like Gasheri, like Kagusha, like Wakilimureu, our community would not be in the shit we are in. As we mourn Raila Odinga, I must admit, I admire two things about that old man. And I'm really very touched by his leadership. Look at the political party that he built called ODM. A strong political party that though he has never been elected president, he is able to get into every government and get what he wants.
Yes, Gachagua said that he admires Agwambo's politics. And of course, this is not the first time I'm actually hearing this from Gachagua. Because I remember even before Agwambo died, Gachagua used to say that Raila Odinga is a powerful politician who needs to quit broad-based government.
Sisi hatumwelewi Raila Odinga, na nimesema juzi nilikuwa na interview. Hatujui vile anataka. Na tunangojea atoe msimamo ndio tujue vile tutakaa na yeye. Kama ataamua kuchafua legacy yake ya miaka hii yote na kuunga Rais William Ruto mkono, hiyo ni haki yake. Na sisi hatuwezi mzuia. Lakini hiyo haina shida yote. Kwa sababu zile kura alikuwa nazo, ndani yake iko kura mingi sana ya Kalonzo Musyoka. Hiyo itakuwa imeondoka. Pale Kisii imeondoka. Pale kwa mlima alikuwa na kura 1.1 imeondoka. Kwa hivyo hakuna kitu kubwa sana atapelekea Rais William Ruto. Number 2, huyu Rais William Ruto amewachwa na kila mtu. Kanisa ambaye ziliunga yeye mkono zimemuondokea. Watu ya mlima tuliunga yeye mkono 3.5 million tumeondoka. Watu wako na payslip. Hao wafanyikazi wote wakiwemo nyinyi wanalalamika sana. Kila mtu ya payslip na payslip holders ni karibu 3.5 million wamemuondokea rais. Hii watoto wetu wa Gen Z ambaye watachukua kura karibu 9 million hawako na yeye. Hata Raila akimuunga yeye mkono tutamshinda. Mimi nataka nikwambie itakuwa ni vile Raila ataamua. Kama ataamua asimame na upande wa Kenya, atakuja tuketi tuulizane atachezea wapi. Ni wapi anaweza shika namba katika timu hii. Tuone ni mzee wetu ako na credentials yake, tunaweza fanya kazi na yeye akitaka. Kama atataka kuenda kumsaidia William Ruto ambaye amewachwa na kila mtu, ni haki yake na sisi hatushughuliki.
Now, whoever saying that the visit to Bondo is going to be a bombshell, remember, the only thing William Ruto is now banking on, the only hope Ruto has towards his re-election is that he's hoping that there will be a political divide. I mean, he's waging a political fight between, Nyanza and Mount Kenya. And of course, we have seen some ODM members who are actually, supporting William Ruto. For example, Gladys Wanga, Atandi, and the rest, saying that Gachagua should not go to Bondo.
We heard yesterday that Gachagua and his team were supposed to pay homage to the home of Raila Odinga. We urge Gachagua, never, don't step in Bondo. Don't step in Bondo, as your statements are not very, very friendly to us as ODM.
Why do you think they're saying so? It is because they don't want Gachagua to be there. Why? Because Gachagua being going to Bondo would mean, the supporters of Raila Odinga would now start loving him. And what they want is the supporters of Raila Odinga wasipende Gachagua. Waone Gachagua kama adui, so that ikifika 2027 they can campaign against Gachagua by saying that Gachagua alitakia baba mabaya. Gachagua talked bad about Raila Odinga's health. So of course that could ignite the pain, and that can make people vote against Gachagua. Remember, in Kenya here, people vote with feelings. Remember, even in the last elections, people voted all because they saw William Ruto akiumizwa na Uhuru Kenyatta, akiteswa. People don't vote based on issues, ama based on what you can do. People vote based on umeteswa, umeonge. That's what people are voting in Kenya. That's why you see now, after Apple, now people begin now, regretting why did they vote for so and so. All because they followed their feelings instead of their mindset. Now, that's what's going to happen now. So, how to tell me, do you think the visit of Gachagua to Bondo will actually trigger a political war in Kenya? Because what I see is that I saw warning, ODM warning Gachagua asijaribu kwenda Bondo. And of course, this warning came with backlash because Oburu Odinga, together with Raila Jr., told ODM members, Raila Odinga himself was not a divider. He was someone who was after unity. So when you say that you don't want other people to go visit his grave, you are trying to actually abuse his legacy. Agwabo's legacy was a one Kenya. That's why you see he's been having handshakes with Moi, with Kibaki, with Uhuru Kenyatta, because he believes in actually equity. So that's what I'm saying now. So tell me what you think. Tell me, do you think the visit of Gachagua to Bondo is going to destroy William Ruto? Do you think so? Subscribe and of course wait for the next bombshell that I'm going to upload just now. Subscribe. If you love politics, then Dr. Politica is your cup of tea. The place for minds that think. If you are watching this from anywhere else, search the name, hit subscribe, and stay sharp with us. Thank you for making Dr. Politica your home for fearless political truth. Every view, every like, every share fuels the fire behind the hours of research, filming, and editing we pour into each episode. By showing up consistently, you don't just support a channel, you empower a voice. In a world ruled by headlines, spin, and power games, you remind us that real people still care about real facts. We are here to inform, inspire, and ignite critical thinking, not just for today, but for generations to come. You are not just a viewer, you are the reason this platform exists.